St. Louisans aren't the only ones who took a beating from Old Man Winter. Turns out our architecture has too. Tonight, the after effects of all the freezing are causing serious structural issues at the Compton Hill Water Tower. And we're finding out it won't be cheap to fix the South City icon. News 4's Alexis Zotos is live at the tower along Grand near Russell.
Well, Courtney, right now the gate is locked around the tower and there is a danger keep out sign. That's because pieces of the tower have been crumbling off. They say it's all because of all that freezing weather we got over the winter.
We're the only place that has these buildings, and we should, celebrate them.
There are 3 surviving water towers in St. Louis. The one in Compton Heights is open to the public several times a month for panoramic views of the city.
We have 4,000 to 5,000 people a year that go through it.
John Maxwell and his wife started a preservation movement for the Compton Hill Water Tower and the park in 1999.
It was pretty much abandoned park.
And now it's thriving. Andrew Weil hopes one day that might be the case for the water towers in North St. Louis.
Writing them off and saying, well, those neighborhoods are perhaps struggling and they'll always be struggling. And it's just not the case.
Right.
And those buildings, those structures can play a really important role.
He's with the Landmark Association, and they've used grant money to study the Grand Avenue Tower and the Bissell Street Tower. They're structurally sound, but they need a lot of exterior work.
It's not chump change, but it's not an insurmountable level of fundraising.
He estimates around $6 million. The repairs needed to reopen the Compton Tower right now are over $1 million.
About 300 pounds of stone came down off the tower.
That's why the tower is closed, and the full moon viewing and other openings are canceled for the time being. So who pays for all the repairs? Well, the city owns all 3 of these towers and the land that they are on. They tell me tonight that they do pay for maintenance work. They are working to figure out the repairs for this tower to get it back open. As for the North St. Louis towers, well, the Landmark Association tells me they are working on a plan that is likely going to involve a lot of donations, grants, and hopefully some city funds. Live in South City, Alexis Zotos, News 4.